So, welcome to Deckheads, brought to you by SharcTank Media. This is our 5th episode of our Android Netrunner series. I'm Frank.
I'm Tim. So what we got going for you is we have the tiebreaker of the series. So far we've each won 2 games, and so to make it fun, we did a rematch of the first game, me playing Mac and him playing Jinteki, but the bonus
It wasn't intentional.
The bonus is that
It's a completely untested set of decks. We threw these together based on our previous matches and what we've looked up on our own, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm running a 65-card Jinteki.
Yeah, so this game could be a little janky, to say the least, but it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we've already shuffled, and go ahead and set things up here.
Let's get it started in here.
So let me go ahead and draw my 5. I'll keep it. Oh, it sucks not having 9 cards in your hand, doesn't it?
You suck not having 9 cards in your hand.
Damn it, you're right. So...
I'm mulliganing.
Really?
I am.
Alright. So, one of the interesting things going into this is 4 out of 4 broadcasted games, the runner has succeeded. So,
yes.
I feel like I'm coming in at a disadvantage here. But I'm looking to bring the corporation some glory. Not that I've ever won with one, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah. But that's only recorded matches. We play matches off screen, and the Corps do just fine. In fact, I think when the game isn't recorded, Corp probably wins more than the runner.
I would say so.
However, you'll see in the second episode, we apologize for the delay because our original episode 2, we lost the footage due to technical difficulties. And in that lost match, I played Haas Bioroid and I won.
Not the case in the last match.
Well, you know, you were 1 card away from losing. So yeah, this is. I'll take this one. Yep.
Okay. Well, given first turn, go ahead and take my fun card there. Wonderful, wonderful. So I will go ahead and open it up with one of our favorite cards, the Hedge Fund.
Good old Hedge Fund.
Very
good opener.
Get myself a little bit of extra money there. Extra 4 credits. That goes a long way.
It does indeed go a long way.
Then what we're going to do, put down something fun. Then
we have a loose beast roaming our studio
draw
today.
A card. I like it.
You may have seen his tail or his face.
The bauble. All right, you're up, sir.
That would be Robert Hill, my Husky Beetle mix. He does know how to play Android Netrunner. He wins every time, though, so we don't let him play anymore. Right,
it's just been... We tried to record a few matches, but there was no tension.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, just like you started with hedge funds, I shall start with a sure gamble.
Certainly. Surely.
And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the Maker's Eye. 2 credits, make a run on R&D, and if successful, I get 2 additional cards. Now that could be really stupid right now, considering your Jinteki.
Now, in order.
In order, of course. Okay. Oh yeah.
But
I didn't.
We didn't do our hands.
It's okay. It's okay. We can do it.
I know, Bobby. We're upset we didn't show our hands either. Does that have to stay there?
Yeah, it goes back.
Oh, it goes back?
Yep. Just like that one goes
back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 credits for your friend and mine, the Snare. If you pay 4 when the runner accesses Snare, do 3 dent damage and give the runner a tag. Ignore this ability if it was accessed from the archives. And that deals 3 net damage.
Yep.
So that is your entire hand, is it not?
It is in this case. Yeah, but I pretty much predicted that. As
you
I
did.
Said, hey,
you did.
This is probably dumb because this.
I mean, it's only a 3 in 65 chance, right?
Yeah, well, my next 2 turns my next 2 actions will be Drawing 2 cards.
That's an excellent call.
That's my turn. It ends.
Excellent. All right, I will go ahead and draw a card. Just what we needed. Okay, we'll go ahead and install. Place. And place.
Alright, my first is going to be Diesel, which is draw 3 cards.
Oof.
You know,
there's one of the cards that has a flavor text. I think it's called All Nighter. It says, I can drink 1 diesel every hour for 12 hours before going into cardiac arrest.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to draw 1 more card.
Which means that whoever's saying that knew they could drink that many and have gone into cardiac arrest in the past.
Yeah, it's tested.
Tested. This is scientific work. Please don't drink diesel fuel.
This is,
plenty of money.
Okay, anyway, install Crypsis. 5 credits.
The boy. The one you can count on.
Okay, so I have 1 more click. But how do I spell said click? We'll draw a card. Oh, you're up.
Alright. Get my free draw. Okay. So first action, draw another card. Second action, pay 1. Well, I'm gonna use 1 to get a money and then I'll spend it to install. And you know what? Let me go ahead and the other thing I drew. Very exciting. Alright, you're up.
I am up. So what we have here. So I'll use another diesel straight up. Let's draw 3 cards, which means I have above the limit.
Oh, that only lasts till the end of your turn.
Yes. I'm going to spend 2 to install a rabbit hole, which allows me to go into my stack to get another copy, but I know that my other copy is currently in my heap, courtesy of your friend Snare there.
Yep.
So that's my second action. Where's my second? No, my first was Diesel, second, so my last 2 are going to be grabbing 2 cards, and I will ditch a card because I was above 5.
Okay, excellent. My turn begins, and I draw a card. Two clicks to get 1, to add 1, and then
two clicks to do what?
To get 1 credit to pay for the
Gotcha.
installation. I'll use my last click getting some more cash.
Alright, alrighty then.
Oops. I'm out of control right now.
Alright, so my first click is going to be spending 2 to get Underworld Contact, and then I will use credit, trash tag.
Fair play. My game?
Yep, it is your turn.
Draw. gonna get 3 credits.
Fair enough. I get a credit because I'm Underworld Contact and I have 2 Link Strength. So first action will be drawing a card. And let's see here. I will grab another credit, then spend 2 to install Net Shield, which lets me pay a credit, which I'll get here, to prevent 1, basically prevents 1 net damage, the first net damage on a turn.
And they can't be stacked. It's an unfortunate thing for anybody trying to avoid net damage. Not like the Plastcrete, is it? Armor?
Yeah,
that lets you
carapace.
Prevent up to 4 meat damage.
Right.
Which would be good if somebody was trying to Scorched Earth you. Not that I know anybody who would ever do that.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Man, what a jerk you would have to be. Alright, so my turn begins.
Scorched Earth is a pretty brutal card.
Draw a card.
However, it never would have happened if I wasn't foolish enough to miss the fact that I was tagged.
Okay. Then I will get a credit in advance.
I get a credit for my Underworld Contact, who I believe is going to be a valuable contact throughout this game. First click will be drawing a card. Second click will be grabbing a credit so that I can install or gain Inside Man. Inside Man gives me 2 recurring credits for installing hardware. So, wait, was that my 3rd click or my 2nd click?
Did you draw a card?
I drew a card.
Then you installed.
But I grabbed a credit.
Okay, then you installed. Okay.
And my last move will be using these 2 to install the Personal Touch, which hosts an Icebreaker, which gives it +1 strength.
Very good for Crypsis. That's going to save you a lot of credits.
Yes, indeed. That was the plan.
Yeah.
So it's your turn, buddy.
Excellent. Well, then I will open up. With this. Okay. That's certainly interesting. Separate servers.
Understand.
These guys are linked, these 2 are not.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
First, I'll get my Underworld Contact. My first click is drawing a card. Second click is drawing a card.
Handy.
Indeed. Third click is gonna grab a credit. Fourth click, because I'm a little crazy, another Maker's Eye. Run on R&D. I get to access a 3.
Number 1.
I'll take it.
All right.
Okay, that will go back. As will that. And that would be my turn.
Wonderful. Okay, so first, draw a card.
Indeed, Frank. Indeed.
2 advancement. We score it.
What you got there?
Unorthodox predictions. When you score an unorthodox prediction, choose Sentry, Code Gate, or Barrier. Subroutines on ice of the chosen subtype cannot be broken until the beginning of your next turn.
That's fine. I wasn't intending on breaking any subroutines at all.
We'll go with Sentry.
Oh, that's unexpected. But that's fine. That's just fine.
And let's see, what do we want to do next?
Yeah, one more click.
One more click.
Uno más clico. That's not actually how you speak Spanish. My underworld
Nah, I want it there.
You're certain. Okay. So my underworld contact pays off once more. Then I'll use my inside man to install a replicator. So in the future, when installing any hardware, I get to find a copy.
How are you doing for memory? Have you used any?
I've used 2.
Used 2. Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to draw a card. I'll go ahead and use Diesel.
Draw 3 more cards. It's the 3rd Diesel, is it not?
Yep. And my next turn is going to be grabbing a credit, which forces me to do that. It's your turn.
Alright. Open it up with a draw.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to.
Thank God. I'm gonna get 2 credits. 6, 7. Okay. You're up.
Okay. Underworld contact pays off. I will grab 2 more credits. And then install Magnum Opus. Thus, the fun begins. We'll draw a card for my final action.
Am I up then?
Yes, indeedy.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. It's grabbing 6. And I'll play a sure gamble.
Getting money?
Yep. Going from 0 to 10. Oh, and I forgot to grab mine from Underworld Contact. So I guess I didn't have to grab. I could have just grabbed. Anyway, doesn't matter. My turn's done.
In that case... Let me check something here. First 2 actions, 2 advancements, and we score another 2.
Another. Oh, which one is that?
Brain Trust. This is not going to do anything for me. But it's there.
It's points.
I forgot to draw a card. And I will spend my last action getting a credit.
Okay. So, I get reward contact. Now, my first action is forge activation orders.
On this guy?
Yep.
I'll pay it.
The runner cannot jack out for the remainder of this. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
They cost me a lot.
Talk about a wasted forge activation order.
Right? Oh, that feels good.
In that case, I will put a virus counter, Crypsis, and make a run on your HQ.
I have too many cards in my hand. Okay. On HQ, you encounter the whirlpool.
I'll go right through it.
You'll go right through, not jacking out.
Not jacking out.
I'll pay that 4.
Woodcutter. So it starts with nothing.
No, it starts with 2. Woodcutter can be advanced only while res and gains.
Yeah, you can't. He has no subroutines.
Oh.
So,
Well, in that case, hold on.
you have to advance him. It takes an action.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I thought it started with at least 1 on it.
Nope. Not too shabby. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that your thing. If I stay on the agenda, I'm supposed to take net damage, right?
Yep, so take it now.
Or I'll pay money to prevent it.
Okay.
And you know what? Okay, well, anyway, that's...
That was number 4, was it not?
That was 3.
That was 3.
4 will be running HQ again,
Okay.
and ignoring both of those guys.
I thought it had at least 1.
Mistakes happen. Take your chum. Your chum.
Okay.
Okay. And my turn. It ends.
Okay. Open up with drawing a card.
I think you bloated that server a little bit.
No, believe me, it's actually exactly where I need it to be. Okay. We're going to get 2 credits. I don't know what the hell that was, but I hope you didn't see it.
I did not see.
Good. And... well... yeah, let's do that. My last action... let's change that out.
Fair enough. So I'm going to draw first. Will contact. I'll draw a card. I'll draw another card. And I will install a toolbox.
Ah, the toolbox.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, don't forget to put
Pay
those...
7 because I have these.
Ah. Don't forget to put your 2 on it.
Yep. Which is used for boosting icebreakers, of course.
Indeed.
That was that action, and now we'll run your HQ there.
HQ still.
I want to take advantage of that as much as I can, although I am a little hesitant every time I run Jinteki. Jinteki is just... it's a scary, scary... Whew, this is going to be tough for you, man.
I know, but you can go ahead and take that damage.
Or I can pay and avoid it.
And my turn?
Yes. is indeed your turn. Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
I've gotten too many free runs on HQ, I think.
I don't know how I keep letting that happen to me.
You know, sometimes you're like, you got this plan, and you get tunnel vision on that plan, and then you finally realize...
Well, I misread the card.
We need to...
I thought it worked better. Let's see. Get 1. Pay 2.
That's sure?
That's it.
Alright. No, let's get my underworld contact. Of course. Okay, so what I am gonna do here. Oh, get these two back, of course. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run on your R&D. I'm gonna put another bias counter on Crypsis.
Thought something wasn't upgraded, was an asset.
Okay, I'm gonna run
Almost cheated.
HQ.
Okay.
So
Let's see here.
Chum. So what is the? I can't remember the.
The next piece of ice the runner encounters during this run has +2 strength. Do 3 net damage unless the runner breaks all subroutines on that piece of ice.
+3 strength. But I can break that subroutine as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that would take 1, 2, 3 to put him at 4 strength because he has 1 from that, and then 1 to break it.
Oh, it doesn't go away.
Doesn't go away. I'll just get through it. I'll ignore that.
We can't check out. Now, you'll have to get up to
2.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can do here, and then... Actually, no, you know what? I'll pay 1 to prevent 1 net damage.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I think. Well, it's the prevent the first net damage this turn.
Yeah, so you would take that net damage, and that would prevent that net damage.
Right, yeah. No. Okay. Good game.
Damn it.
Well, those were some,
Just couldn't go for anything else.
You... Just knowing Jinteki, I saw the Hakusai grid.
That wasn't the only upgrade in the deck.
Oh, I know, but knowing the stuff that Jinteki has, plus the Hakusai grid, I was like, 0 chance that I'm running on that server. No chance I'm doing it. I was staying...
Well, see, I thought I had this better protected with the woodcutter, not realizing that the woodcutter started with no subroutines.
Yeah, and the what's it called? The net shield really helped.
Oh, the net shield was going to be garbage if you had gone for the aggressive secretary.
Yeah.
I was just going to trash it. The other thing I had was my neural EMP. It's unfortunate that
I saw that.
You blew the snare so early. Because the other snare, actually, I had in my hand, and I moved it out, but you never went for it.
Ah.
But you did let me have these completely unprotected, and I just cashed them in.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how afraid you were of Jinteki.
Oh yeah, I'm especially considering my first turn. I decided to run R&D and hit a snare.
I wish I had left the Hakusai grid on HQ. I just thought it was in better shape.
Yeah, well, I did an R&D run, saw the Hakusai grid, and then 2 turns later you installed an upgrade. I was like, that's most likely the Hakusai grid. I'm going to stay away from that.
Okay. The other thing, you should have bypassed, you should have let Chum activate and let it add its +2 to Whirlpool, because that would have only been 3 to beat instead of 4. You would have had more money.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. Yeah.
I didn't expect you to just eat the net damage there, though.
Yeah, I mean, I still could have broken it.
Yeah.
I still had the money.
No, my whole goal was just to kill you. So I had net damage everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that really moving that quick.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that you would go for an open thing, because I always do with you.
It's Jinteki, dude.
And it always pays off. I've gotten so much stuff out of you from your open remotes.
Yeah, it's funny because last game I kept putting those open remotes thinking that I could... And I actually forgot to mention this, but if you've watched episode 4, you'll know that I installed a lot of... I didn't have any ice early on, so I had to install that, but also... I didn't tell you this because I forgot to mention it, but I forgot. I was an accident. When I put Junebug out there with no advancements, that was completely by accident. I meant to put one of my agendas, because I had a handful of agendas, so I was like, I'm going to have to sacrifice these agendas to lull him into a false sense of security, essentially.
Oh, and to get me to Junebug it.
I thought that Junebug was an agenda, and that I still had the Junebug to advance and then hit you with it, because you'd think it was an agenda.
Ugh. It was just going to be ice.
Yep.
And there was another snare in there, though. That would have been fun. What was this one again? The first time the runner spends at least 1 click on his or her turn, gain 2 credits. Yeah, that was going to be awesome when I had that installed. One mistake I did make is I thought Zaibatsu Loyalty was a upgrade, not an asset. So I had it as an upgrade for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it should have been replaced out. I did that. This was the most recent card I put on there, so that's why I kept that one. But I was planning on using it, so it's why I checked it. Because I can pay a credit or trash it to prevent you from revealing a card.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I thought I was going to be in trouble because of the rocky start, so to speak, at the beginning, just eating that snare right off the bat. I
don't dislike this deck. I think I just made a bad play.
Yeah, I actually think this deck, it pretty much turned out the way I was hoping it would. I got Inside Man early, and that
allowed you to build up.
Oh, yeah.
But
Underworld Contact and Inside Man, those are kind of like the 2 resources that I kind of based... Because I have a lot of hardware in this deck. I have even more hardware that I didn't get
I was
to
really
use,
hoping you would go for the Aggressive Secretary and I could blow up your Magnum Opus and your Net Shield. That would have made me really happy. But you were so afraid of everything I put down. The Aggressive Secretary is actually a Hasabiroid card.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you ran.
No, I didn't run.
Not in episode 4 when he ran Haas.
No,
so,
I was trying something clever in that, and it wasn't clever at all.
So
I was trying to be clever, I should say, and failed more miserably.
So runners are 5 for 5.
Runners are indeed 5 for 5. Dude, I had 3 Gordian blades in my hand at once.
Really?
At one point, yeah.
Oh, you should.
That's why when there was a point where I had 6, and I was like, well, I'm gonna trash one. It was a Gordian blades because I had 2 more in my hand.
I was really upset that you got all those diesels so fast. I wasn't able to keep your hand down. I wanted to keep you spending clicks on keeping your hand up until I had enough net damage to kill you. Like the reason I kept that one net thing is I knew that you would make a successful run, take a damage from this, hopefully take a damage from something else.
Sure.
And then I would just clean you up.
Yeah, Woodcutter is a good card to splash into a Jinteki.
Yeah, it costs 3 though, so it's kind of heavy on the. If you ever plan to run Woodcutter, remember to res it early and then advance it. Yeah. That makes it scary.
It is super intimidating if you throw 2-3 advancements and it's okay. Jeez.
Yeah, because I mean you have to get the power too, which for you, I mean, getting the personal touch on Crypsis. You know, when I was building my Andromeda deck, I was seriously considering personal touch.
Yeah, in fact, what's the card? There's a.
You know, for a meaty deck, I didn't feel like I wasn't getting what I needed. Like, I was getting all the cards I needed. I just didn't quite play it like I wanted to.
Yeah.
See, one of since my goal with this deck was to kill you, I took Archer.
Ah.
Because you know that all of the... You got one of the only 3-point...
Right, yeah.
Because I put all 1s and 2s in here. Because I just wanted to stall it out. And just make it so that way you had to keep on trying and keep taking that damage.
Yeah.
So again, I'm happy with how I designed the deck. I feel like it could have worked better if I used my brain. Which, I would have dealt brain damage if you had gone for Edge of the World over here.
Oh, yeah. Edge of the World's nasty. Edge of the World
killing your
so
hand,
nasty.
Killing your hand would just mess you up when going up against my net damage.
Yeah.
So bringing the net shield was definitely a good call.
Yeah, honestly, net shield's a good... I mean, especially against Jinteki, which I didn't actually know you were going to run Jinteki.
No, but you just know that net damage is definitely a thing, because if I had just taken snares, which are an easy thing to put into any deck, you would have had more protection against that.
Yep.
Because
snares are something you can splash in any deck. They're just so nasty. Yeah. They're so brutal. Or, you know, if you wanted to do freaking Scorched Earth, I know you're a fan of Scorched Earth, so...
It's not in here, because I didn't expect to get any tags up.
Wait, Scorched Earth is meat damage, actually, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is meat damage.
Yeah. So
it is 5 meat damage. 4.
5 would be crazy.
5 would be crazy. 4 is enough to clean out pretty much anybody's hand, mix it with a private security force, and as long as you start your turn after you've blown up their hand with Scorched Earth...
Yeah, I thought about running the Carapace just...
Oh, actually, no. If you have Scorched Earth in your hand, and you have private security force, you can kill them in 1 turn.
Yep. It's a brutal combination.
As long as they have a tag.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember a time when one of us has actually scored private security force as corporation.
No. It always gets scored by the runner.
Yeah. It's true.
Interesting.
It's a tough one because I think is it 5 advancement for only 2 points? So
4.
It's kind of like, it's like 4.
Yeah, so it's not impossible. I mean, 3s are definitely like the easiest one to get. But I did both of those on 2 turns. And you can do a 4 on 2 turns. I almost did that with the Jinteki. I wasn't sure if you would buy another... I didn't think I could trick you 3 consecutive times with agendas. Would you have gone for another open remote?
After watching you score 2, I would have at least considered it. And, I mean, part of the reason why I wasn't going for him was... The obvious reason was that you're Jinteki.
Yeah. And
you have all sorts of nasty tricks up your sleeve. But the other reason was that I didn't really have my rig set up yet. I didn't have much going on. And by the time that I had actually gotten, you know, I had gotten Magnum Opus and Crypsis going and you know, all these other things, I had a nice looking rig that I'm comfortable with, I probably would have started running those open remote servers.
I never got Magnum Opus running when I did Andromeda, did I?
You didn't, but you still beat me.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking, because it's an easy card to be angry
you had
about.
Like 48
money!
cards.
I can't wait.
You had money just coming out your butt.
Oh.
It was just falling out.
It's just, I couldn't even hold it in. It was
too much money, yeah.
It was credit diarrhea.
Typical criminal.
Typical criminal. You got money falling out of your ass.
Yeah. Well, so, you know, for now, yeah.
It's always fantastic games.
Man.
And then another one.
Games. Yeah.
For Game 4.
For Game 4. We forgot to, you know.
We forgot.
That was a retroactive handshake.
That's why it was with left hands.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's Game 5. And for now, that concludes our Android Netrunner series. So we're going to be moving on to another game in our next episode. That doesn't mean that's the end for good of this game that we're playing. Android Netrunner?
Android Netrunner, the hardest game we've ever had to pronounce.
Yes.
No, because if we decide, you know, there's definitely more we can see here. Obviously, they're continuing to add more data packs. You know, there's a lot more.
Yeah, we don't even have a full set yet. We have, like, 2/3 roughly, but we have a pretty good set of cards, but we don't have everything yet, and they're still adding more, as you probably all know, because if you're watching this, you most likely know a thing or two about Netrunner, so... Yeah, no, it's definitely, you know, I can say after all the games we've played that this is a game that has a great deal of potential. You know, it's each company and each specific runner, like, has a really different feel. Oh, yeah. My Andromeda was definitely not built around running HQ, but if I had switched back to Gabriel, like, some of those cards that they got for criminals make HQ running just seem so much fun. Oh, yeah.
But
Pheromones is great.
The thing is I know that if I ran that on you again, you would have been, you would have protected both archives and HQ, knowing how I would play it.
Yep.
Because those sneak doors.
Yeah, sneak door is a pretty powerful tool for.
Still had it. Still had it in Andromeda. Let's be real. But
hey
no.
man, who really protects their archives that well?
Yeah, nobody. I left mine open. I was kind of wishing I had left some other stuff in there, like a couple of what do you call them? Agendas to keep you.
Yeah.
No, but the it's like NBN was a lot of fun, and it's all about tracing. Whereas Jinteki is all about blowing you up.
Yeah, Jinteki's I think Jinteki's probably the hardest corp to play just because it's, you have to mind game them. You can't just, just kind of like, because
once again,
that's what I like about Shaper is like you can set up this sweet rig and then it's gonna, if you get everything set up and going, you're gonna do well against anybody.
Yeah, the Shapers are very defensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really one of the things that they have going for them.
Yeah.
The one thing that it's like the mistake I made in like the first video is I left my hand unprotected.
Yep.
I thought I had it protected.
Yeah, you foolishly thought that you had it protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really I took advantage of that. So you didn't follow. That's funny. Rematch, same mistakes.
Yeah. Except this
same
time
matchup, same mistakes.
There's actually ice on it. So
yeah, that's true. Not only ice, but 2 and then 3 pieces of ice.
Yeah, I even had them all rezzed.
Yeah.
But I left the Hakusei grid there.
Completely different game.
It's complete. I was hoping that after you saw me switch, you might consider this.
No way, I was running that server. Not a chance.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
Oh, do you want to get the box for the next game?
What's that?
Do you want to get the box for the next game?
Get the box.
The box.
Okay.
Show the box?
Yeah.
We'll go get the box.
So
I'm personally really excited for this one as a fan of this particular intellectual property for many, many years.
Many years is an understatement. My whole life.
I was born from the womb with a helmet on. Yeah. Now you also have a couple of the expansions, correct?
Yep, I've got a TIE interceptor, an advanced TIE, an Y-wing, and something else. I don't know. Oh, another X-wing. I'm sure I'll pick up more.
Yeah, it's
for the first few videos. It'll just be we'll keep it kind of low key, and then we'll get really
as you saw us doing with Netrunner.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely something to look forward to. If you're a Star Wars fan, I think you'll enjoy this, as I know Tim and I absolutely will.
Absolutely.
So we hope that you will join us in the coming weeks when we begin our journey through Star Wars X-Wing the Miniatures game.
Yeah. So SharcTank.com with a C. That's our website. So that's SharcTank.
Yes.
SharcTank.com.
It's a lot of good articles by a lot of our really close friends. I know Tim does a podcast with a friend of ours, Dane.
Yeah, and
I'll actually be on that soon.
Yeah, he'll be a special guest when I take a week off, because I'm going to be doing a video review of a couple deck builders. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and go check out our website.
Yeah, you have a good night. Hello. Welcome to Android Netrunner. Welcome to Deck Heads.
Welcome to Deck Heads.
Well, whoa. Welcome to the crazy world of Deck Heads. Hey! Netroid Andrunner. It's my favorite game, Netroid Andrunner. From Little Dicky Garfield.
Little Dicky Garfield.
Welcome to Deck Heads, episode...
That was the worst. Welcome to Deck Heads episode.
I was like, that's not what I say next. Welcome to Deck Heads, brought to you by SharcTank Media. This is our 5th episode of our Android Netrunner series. Almost said it the way I like to say it.
Almost said it.
So, I'm Frank.
Tim. Is this the actual take?
I liked it.
Oh.
I thought it was friendly.